This is the story of how my weekend project turned into 4 months. This bathroom is in the same condition it was when we bought the house, so I'm clearing everything out of the way to make room for the makeover. This mirror was so heavy. I should have asked for help, but I'm impatient. I was going back and forth about this cabinet and wasn't sure if I wanted to make it over, but then I decided to. And I labeled everything when I'm dealing with old furniture because I've learned if you don't put things on exactly the same, it doesn't operate correctly. This nail, that's our towel holder. I don't know why that nail was there, but it was there when we moved in. So we just used it. It had to go though. I was trying to take the caulk off of the countertop so that I could remove it. I don't think I needed to do that, but I didn't know that at the time. And these walls are wood paneling, so I was just filling in some of the gaps. I had to clean everything down to prep for paint. I decided to use my paint sprayer because I am painting the entire room. I didn't film while I was painting because the overspray would just ruin the camera. So here is everything primed, and I painted the vanity with oil-based paint. And now I'm painting a nice light gray to lighten everything up. Now I'm going to spray the light fixture just to refresh it with silver metallic paint. I'm prepping to paint the ceiling now. So, I have found a problem. This morning when I took the tape off the ceiling, I noticed that some of the paint had bubbled up. And so when I went to investigate, poked a hole in it, and I was able to rip the paint off in strips, like whole pieces. And the sheetrock under here was feeling kind of damp. It doesn't feel damp now, so I'm not sure, but like this is the drywall tape and it's coming away, and so I'm not sure if there's water damage behind here. It doesn't feel soft, and so I don't know if maybe condensation got under the paint. I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but I am tempted to go ahead and just take down the sheetrock and see what is behind there. I don't know. That would be a lot of extra work potentially that I'm not quite sure if I can do myself. So that's more than I bargained for. So I don't know. But it doesn't feel damp now. And I'm not sure if it was damp earlier. So I guess I will think about it and then I will decide what to do about that tomorrow. Well, I didn't wait. I went ahead and cut the ceiling open and I felt around in there to see if there was any moisture or if I detected any problems. And there was nothing. It was completely dry. So I was happy about that. Off camera, I went ahead and repaired it. And I think it turned out pretty good. And I painted the countertop, but I did it too soon, which was a mistake. It had these gold flecks, and so I painted it with white appliance epoxy. All right, so this is an update on where we are so far. So the ceiling has been painted white, and the part of the plaster that was messed up has been repaired. It looks much better, much smoother. It's not 100%, but I didn't detect any leaks in there, and I was able to fix the area that I cut into and fix some of the tape in this area that had started to come down. So I used joint compound to fix that. The vent has been painted white, so we'll be reinstalling that in a little while. Also, we have taken out the sink and the plumbing. We ran into a little bit of an issue because the shutoff valve, one of them was leaking. I wasn't sure which one, so I have gone in and been able to replace both of those. So those are both new, and I was really proud of myself for being able to do that. Additionally, when trying to get the sink out and trying to get the plumbing detached, the pipe broke. So we'll need to replace the piping under the sink when we get ready to reconnect it with new material. So now what I'm doing today, I'm going to touch up any paint on the vanity here that needs to be done. I will be, I painted the countertop with the appliance epoxy, and I am really happy with it. Although I did mess it up when I tried to take the sink out. I made some scratches and things in it, so I'll be repairing that today as well before we install the new sink and reattach the plumbing. So what I plan to do today is take down all of the plastic, because I won't be spray painting anything else in here for right now. And I may start on the floor. I'm not sure, but that is what I'm going to see how much of that I get done today. Additionally, I have some peel and stick towel to put on the wall here. And so we will see when that will be done. But yeah, that's the update. So this plumbing situation is the exact reason why it took 4 months. When that pipe broke, I was somewhat overwhelmed because I've never dealt with that before. And so I had to process, and I processed for a long time. And when I went to fix the pipe, I realized that it actually was broken at the wall. So I had to kind of figure out, am I going to have to hire a plumber? Is this something I can do myself? And eventually I was able to figure it out. So I was really proud of myself for being able to fix the pipe without having to call a plumber. And there haven't been any leaks. It's working perfectly fine. And I'm really happy with myself. I mean, I'm almost a full-blown plumber at this point. So like I said earlier, I label everything. And so when I decided to go ahead and do the cabinet in the bathroom and paint it, I primed everything, and I used the same paint that I did on the vanity. And yes, this is my pajamas, so don't judge me. I work a full-time job, and so I have to do all of these projects before and after work. This is the floor before, and This is like the last footage I have before I lost some of my footage. One of my SD cards became corrupted and I lost all of the footage. So everything, all of the work I did, completing the floor, painting the cabinet, all of that footage was lost. So in memory of that footage, this is what it looks like once I did all of that work, painted the cabinet, finished the floors, all the things. I'm using mildew resistant primer on everything, and I also used outdoor paint. Maybe I didn't need to, but because this bathroom doesn't have a vent, it gets pretty moist. So I wanted to make sure mildew wasn't an issue. So all of the paint that I used is mildew resistant and outdoor grade. So here's the before. And here's after.